welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Janae and thank you so much for watching this video. I have a bit of a different kind of video for you all today. I actually just wanted to share with you some of my tips and tricks to stay fresh and clean and smelling good during the summer months. It is very, very hot here. I live in Georgia, so it's very hot and it's just important to stay clean and fresh. You want to smell fresh so you can feel good. And you know, that's just super important. So I am a thicker girl. I won't tell you how much I weigh, but I am kind of tall. You may not believe me even if I told you how much I weighed. But because I am a little bit thicker, I sweat a little more. Me being a little overweight does not help at all, so I sweat a little more. And I want to just share with you some of the things that I use to keep fresh during the day and just to stay smelling good all day long. The first thing I do is brush my teeth. I brush my teeth before I wash my face, before I take my shower, before I do anything at all. My feet hit the floor and I go brush my teeth. Colgate toothbrush, nothing fancy. You can find this, I found this at Dollar Tree. It was a pack of 2. And when I travel, I do take these disposable toothbrushes with. Go get a toothbrush or pack of toothbrushes from the Dollar Tree, which is my favorite store, and you'll be good to go. So I use the medium bristles instead of soft. I feel like soft doesn't really do a whole lot. I use Crest 3D White. And I'm so sorry, I am here by the window and my ring light may not show you exactly clearly, but it's Crest 3D White. And this stuff is really good. This is actually the deep clean. Another thing that I use is a tongue scraper. This one is just a generic metal tongue scraper that I got from Walmart. There was a pack of 2. Yeah, after you brush your teeth and you know, your mouth is all clean. I usually brush my teeth twice, by the way. Brush really, really well, rinse out, and then I do it a second time. So I brush again, and then I spit, and I rinse again. So after I'm done brushing the second time, that's when I go and I scrape my tongue. You don't want to do this too hard because you can, you know, cause damage to your tongue, and you don't want to do that. So once you're done brushing, you can just go up and down, up and down, up and down, and then finally you scrape the last bits off, spit, rinse with mouthwash. This mouthwash, this is the Crest Pro Health Gum and Breath Purifier. This is really good, really, really good. It's one of my favorites. This is actually a new bottle. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It tastes so good. Get a really, really good mouthwash. It will go a long way and it will make all the difference in the world. I also use this Colgate Optic White whitening mouthwash. I use them both. So a lot of times I'll go and I'll use, you know, the Crest first, and then I'll spit that out, and then I'll go behind it with the Optic White Advanced Whitening mouthwash. This one has peroxide in it, so it works very well. My teeth stay white and clean. I do this at least twice a day. I also floss. Super, super important. You gotta floss. Those food particles get stuck in your teeth. They get stuck in between your gums. It's gross. And if you let it sit there, it's gonna rot in your mouth, okay? I know that sounds gross, sounds harsh, but it's true. It'll rot in your mouth and you'll walk around with funky breath, and brushing will not be enough, okay? Brushing your teeth is not enough. You have to floss. I do use regular dental floss, but when I'm on the go or when I'm kind of just being a little lazy, I will use Plackers or Oral-B. I also get these from the Dollar Tree. Always floss. I cannot stress that enough. Always floss. Next, after my teeth are brushed, I wash my face. And I wash my face before I take a shower. Like I mentioned earlier, I do take 2 showers a day, usually one in the morning, one in the evening, but I brush my teeth and then wash my face before I take a shower. This first one is Cetaphil. I really hate that. There we go. This is the Cetaphil Foaming Cleanser. It's not harsh. I do have combination skin, so I have areas like my T-zone that's very oily, and then the rest of my face that's very dry. But this is really good. It doesn't strip my skin. It just feels good. Feels good. Doesn't have a scent. I like it. It's very good for sensitive skin as well. And then other days where I don't, you know, necessarily want to use that, I need more of a deeper clean. And then Other days where I don't, you know, necessarily want to use that, I need more of a deeper clean, I will use this Neutrogena bar. This is really good. I love this. This one is more of a cleaning face wash though. It can strip your skin. So like I mentioned, if you have oilier skin, then this may be good for you. But if you have dry skin, I would probably stay away from this one, just because it will strip your skin. So, hey guys, I just wanted to pop in for a second and show you what my favorite face moisturizer is. This is the Yes to Grapefruit Vitamin C Nourishing Moisturizer. Sorry it won't focus. I'm still by this window here. This is really good. It is a nighttime moisturizer, but I use a little in the daytime along with my Cetaphil face moisturizer for the day, and it's really, really good. This works very well. It also works well for hyperpigmentation here, like I have a little bit on my cheeks, so it works very well for that as well. Make sure that when you moisturize your face and you're going out for the day, that you are also using a sunscreen. Doesn't matter, Black people, we need SPF too, okay? It's just to protect our skin so that we won't be out here aging. We don't want to look 75 and we're 30, okay? It's important. Make sure you are using SPF. This is one that I like. This is not specifically for your face, but it works for my face. I don't have any issues with it at all. It's very, very mild. By Alba Botanica. I found this at TJ Maxx for about $2 on clearance. It's really, really, really good. And this is 45 SPF. And it's water resistant. So that's good if you sweat like me, or if you plan on swimming or just spend time outside near water. Use an SPF that is water resistant, okay? I also use this on my shoulders, my neck, any area that's gonna show. I'll use this and it works just fine. Next, I wanna talk about my shower routine. Now that I've already washed my face, I go down and I wash, you know, the rest of my body. One of my favorites, I use a loofah, and then I use the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. This one is almost out. I shook it up a little bit before, so that's why it's kind of cloudy at the bottom. Hemp almond. Love this one. It's a very mild scent. Do need to dilute it because a little goes a very long way, and it is concentrated. So this stuff is so good. You can use it even in your intimate areas if you're sensitive, just because it's so light. It's just very natural, but it's expensive. This large bottle costs about $17 or $18. However, with that being said, this bottle has lasted me about 6 months. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not overly expensive. It is affordable when you look at it from that perspective of you being able to use it for months. But it's good. It does strip your skin though. After I use this, I typically don't use this in my intimate areas, by the way, because I use something else in that area. But yeah, really, really good. It lathers well. So if you use it on a loofah, put a little water there, it lathers very, very well. After I use the Dr. Bronner's, I go back and I use something like this one, Lady Speed Stick. This one I found at the Dollar Tree when they had them. I also use a bunch of other ones. I have no particular favorite in body wash. I use them all. My skin is not very sensitive, so I don't have an issue trying new body washes or anything like that. I also do use a bar soap in the shower. I like the Olay bar soap. They smell good. They clean your body. I like to use a back scrubber. This bad boy here. What I do, I put my soap on here, on this little area here. This one is exfoliating property, you can tell that. But I do put this behind my back, and I wash my back. You don't want to forget to wash your back. I get some back acne when I'm not really cleaning my back. It's an area that can be easily forgotten or overlooked, but you have to make sure that you clean your back, okay? And sometimes you can't reach it back there with just a regular, your hand or just like a washcloth, but you can use like a brush, one of those back brushes, or you can use something like the back scrubber like I just showed. Very, very, very important to make sure you clean your back. Shaving. My preferred method of hair removal for my the majority of my body is shaving. I do like to use the Bic Soleil Glide. These have the little soap bars at the top and the bottom, so you don't need any shaving cream. Don't need shaving cream at all with these. Okay, this is a 2-pack and it's got 5 blades. I'm very hairy. I grow a lot of hair on my legs, under my arms, even like around my belly button. I need something with a lot of blades. I don't usually have an issue with ingrown hairs or anything like that when I use a razor with lots of blades. When I'm using a regular razor, when I don't have my Bic Glide razors, I use this EOS shave cream. This is so good. It's so, so, so good. It lasts for a long time. I don't shave every day. I maybe shave once a week. I should probably shave more often than that. I love this, and I use this with a regular razor, one that does not have the little soap bars at the top and bottom. Very good. Another thing I like to use in the shower is a body scrub. Once I'm done shaving my body, I like to exfoliate. Exfoliation is very important, especially if you want your skincare products to absorb. You want to make sure that you get rid of all the dead skin. We do have dead skin on our bodies, so you want to make sure you're getting rid of that thin top layer of dead skin by exfoliating. Be careful though, because you can exfoliate too frequently and cause some abrasions or some ingrown hairs. We don't want that to happen. So just make sure that you are mindful of how often you are exfoliating and how often you're shaving as well. This is the Tree Hut Vitamin C Shea Sugar Scrub. This stuff is bomb. It is so good. I'm actually almost out of it, but I do have a few more. It's time for me to re-up on my sugar scrubs, but they're really, really good. This vitamin C one especially, I don't know what it has in it to make it so amazing besides the vitamin C, but it gets rid of some discoloration you have. I have some hyperpigmentation under my arms, between my thighs a little, and I used this a few times, you know, and within a month or so, I definitely see a difference in the discoloration. It looks lighter and, you know, more like my natural skin tone. So this stuff works wonders. It is amazing. It smells good. It smells fresh, kind of citrusy, summery, and I think you'll love it. You can find this at Walmart, Ulta. They usually have the Tree Hut body scrubs, and they have lots and lots of different scents. You have plenty of options to choose from. While I'm in the shower, I'm gonna start talking about the lady areas now, the lady part. I do wash my lady bits separately, okay? Very important. You don't want to use a loofah in that area. Sometimes loofahs can carry bacteria. Sometimes, you know, they just have soap on it from when you wash the rest of your body. Don't use a loofah down there. That's important to not do, okay? Don't use washcloths down there if you can help it. Washcloths sometimes carry bacteria as well. Even after you wash them, you know, they can carry bacteria. So I typically use my hands, okay? That may be a little TMI, but it's important that we know to not use these random items in that area. It's very sensitive, you know, very sensitive to bacteria and to yeast. You just want to stay away from, you know, all those fragrances and all those tools and you know, other things down there. But to wash, I do use an intimate wash. I want to caveat and say that it's very important to know that you should not wash inside of your vagina, okay? I cannot stress that enough. The vagina is a self-cleaning organ. She does not need you to wash the inside of her. She does not need that, okay? She cleans herself, and it's important to not wash inside of her. No soap, No washcloths. Don't get in there and do anything with soap down there. I feel like that's very important to know. A lot of people talk about, hey, you're not supposed to wash your vagina. You don't. You don't. Now, the vagina itself is the organ what's inside of the opening. Okay, I don't want to go too much into detail because we want to keep it appropriate. But the outside of your lady bits, you know, you want to wash. You want to wash the mons pubis, which is the area on the outside. It's just like your bikini area, the outside that you see when you look down. You want to wash that. You want to wash your labia, you know, both labia lips, if you know what I mean. You want to make sure that you are washing those areas because they can carry sweat, they can carry odor, they can carry bacteria from, you know, just the sweat sitting on your body. So make sure that you are washing those areas. A lot of people swear by just soap and water, you know, for the entire area. And if that works for you, then that's fine. For me, it's hot outside, I sweat a lot, I need a little more than water. I use this Vagisil. This is the sensitive scent. This is very, very, very mild. I mean, it doesn't really have much of an odor at all. A lot of people, you know, don't like Vagisil at all, and that's fine too. It doesn't work for you, that's completely fine. But I do use this on the outside of my area. And I also use Dove unscented soap bar. I don't like the soap to make contact with my skin, but I do, you know, with clean hands, get the bar soap, lather up my hands, not a washcloth, and I wash my area. I do it 2 or 3 times just to make sure that everything is clean. And then I have a handheld shower head that I use to make sure that all the soap is off. I do that for the front and I do it for the back, okay? Hopefully I'm making sense. I wanna make sure those areas are very, very clean and staying fresh, okay? That is all for my shower routine. Let's talk about when I get out of the shower, what I do next. The first thing that I do when I get out of the shower while my skin is damp is I spray it with this body oil. Actually, it's a hair oil that can be used for the hair and the body. It is very lightly scented with jojoba oil, sweet almond oil. This is the Beauty and Planet. I'm sorry, Love Beauty and Planet. Sorry, you probably can't see that. This is the vetiver and jojoba natural oils infusion. I can spray my hair and then I can also spray my skin, which is why my skin looks kind of shiny now. This stuff I've noticed does wonders for my skin. I've noticed the dark spots that I had here lightening up. It just feels good. It smells fresh and I love it. It does very, very well for my skin. Also does very well for my hair. My hair is very thick and curled. This hair oil does absolute wonders for it. I typically use an oil first. A lot of people say, you know, they use a body lotion first and then oil on top of it. But I like to use an oil first. And then after I use my oil, I use a body cream, a body butter. This is by Bath & Body Works. This is the Wellness Collection Blueberry Extract. Smells very, very, very good. I use these in the daytime. And then I like to use this EOS 24-hour body lotion. This is the pomegranate raspberry, just like the shaving cream I showed you guys earlier. At night, after I've used my body oil, I like to go in with just the regular Johnson's Pink Baby Lotion. Sorry, there's makeup all over it. Johnson's Pink Baby Lotion. Use a little of this. I like to just smell, you know, just more clean and with a milder scent before bed. And I love this stuff. Next, after my skin is moisturized, showered, and I've shaved, and I've exfoliated, and now that I've moisturized my skin, I'm feeling buttery soft, fresh. I like to use deodorant. Guys, ladies, please, 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 please use deodorant. Okay. I mentioned earlier, I'm a really sweaty girl, so sometimes I need a little more protection. And other times, I really don't. When I'm at home, I typically use an aluminum-free deodorant like the Secret. It's a Secret aluminum-free, smells great. typically use this one when I'm at home. At home, sometimes I don't wear deodorant because I don't need it. I don't sweat as much at home, or I'm just not doing a whole lot. So I don't typically use a whole lot of deodorant at home. But when I'm out and about, sometimes I'll use the Secret aluminum-free deodorant. Other times when I need a little more protection, when I'm gonna be a little more busy, I will use this. This is the Secret Derma Anti-Perspirant. Get it out onto my skin, and I'm fresh all day long. I don't sweat nearly as much. Even if I do sweat a little, it doesn't really do very much. I don't stink. So I do really like that one. I don't use it as frequently though, so keep that in mind. Another thing that I like to use sometimes is body powder. This is the Arm & Hammer body powder. This is talc free, helps control body odor, absorbs sweat and moisture, keeps the body cool and dry. Sometimes I'll use a little of this under my arms. At home, I'll put it between my thighs, not in my underwear, not anywhere near that area, but just between my thighs where my skin tends to rub together. I will use a body powder. It works wonders. This, like I said, I got it from the Dollar Tree. It was $1 when I got it before everything turned to $1.25, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It works very, very well. So, love that one. And you know, I'm actually gonna go into some hair removal for the face. I haven't mentioned hair removal for my lady area because I'm gonna actually talk about that in another video. But hair removal for my face, I can't be the only one. I get a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow here, a couple of stray hairs here, and I use this little Glossmetics, the little epilator, and I just get this hair off. Get it off. There's a little power button here, and I just get the hair off. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty hairy, so I do have to get rid of, you know, my little facial hair probably twice a week. You may or may not have to do it that frequently. You may have to do it more, but invest in one of these. Also the little shavers, the little eyebrow shavers work very, very well. I have quite a few of those as well. Not right here with me, but they work very well too. So they're very inexpensive, $3, $4. Grab a few of those and keep them on you. So when you see a stray hair, when you start to notice, you know, 5 o'clock shadow, or even when you start to notice like you're getting a unibrow or your eyebrows are kind of untamed, grab an eyebrow shaver. They work very, 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 very well. Some of my last few things, just some tips on how to stay fresh during the day. I use, if needed, I use deodorant wipes. These wipes are, they're aluminum free, but they're women's deodorant wipes. These are at the Dollar Tree. They are the Global Beauty brand. 25 wipes, $4.25. Very good deal. They work well. They smell good. You just use a wipe, freshen up. You know, you wipe under your arms, and you let it air dry. Very important to let it air dry. And then you use a deodorant. Just freshen up, just stay fresh, okay? Very important. I also like to use feminine wipes. When I go to the bathroom, I'm out and about especially, I'm using feminine wipes. These are some of my favorites by the Honey Pot. I actually have both of the ones by the Honey Pot. These are a bit more expensive. They're somewhere between $7 and $9 for 15 wipes. So that could be a little more pricey. This one though, I found at Target and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is by Good Wipes. These are called Down There wipes. This pack of 16 wipes, and they are individually wrapped, by the way. This pack of 16 wipes is about $2. It's a little $2.12 or $2.20, something like that at Target. So these are wonderful. And if I had to choose between these and the Honey Pot, they're about the same. So if you're looking to save money, go for these Down There wipes. 16 for $2. It's a great deal. They're great to keep on the go with you. Very, very good at just throw in your bag and use them when you need to. Very, very good to stay fresh. I'm finishing up here. This video is a little longer than I intended it to be, but thank you so much for sticking with me and for watching through it. The next thing is panty spray. I don't know if you can see that. This is the Clarice Calming Odor Eliminating Panty Spray. It's got, you know, mineral salts, it's talc free, it's got lavender essential oils, and it's just fresh. I usually use this when I'm wearing a panty liner for, you know, that time of the month or whatever. I just spray a very, very little. It's very mildly scented. It's got lavender oil. It's all natural, very, very good. Leaf extracts, water. It's just kind of something that can help you freshen up a little bit if you need it. Yeah, very good. I got this at the Dollar Tree as well. Sorry guys, sorry it's not focusing very well and it's not as clear, but if you can find it, then go for it. On the note of, you know, feminine care, the Honey Pot also has these really good feminine wipes. These are herbal infused, so they have a bit of mint, aloe, and lavender in them. So when you wear them, they have a bit of a cooling sensation, which for me at first was a little strange, but actually it's really great. If you have those kinds of cramps like I do sometimes, it's very soothing. So very good. And these are the panty liners that I like. These are also the herbal infused panty liners. The Honey Pot is a great brand. I never get them on full price. I always find a coupon for them if I'm gonna buy them, just because they're very expensive. And lastly, keep a lip balm. Lip balm is very important. When it's warmer outside, you know, or really anytime, even when it's colder, I usually use a lip balm with SPF. This Blistex has SPF 15 and it's a medicated lip balm. Very, very good. And then finally, I like to use body sprays. I like body sprays. I want to stay fresh all day. I want to stay fresh and smell good. I just use a body spray. Get your favorite body spray. Doesn't have to be expensive. Doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy. Just get a body spray that you like and use it, okay? Use it. And when I use a body spray, I typically go over it with a little bit of perfume. This is Ari by Ariana Grande, one of my favorites. Yeah, I just use a body spray and a perfume. Sometimes when I'm just kind of like running errands, I use just the body spray, and I don't go add a perfume to it just because I don't feel the need to. But I actually have a much longer, more extensive body care routine. I didn't want this video to be an hour long, so I definitely condensed it just to show the most important items that I use, or that, you know, you need to make sure that you incorporate into your hygiene routine. Just make sure that you use things that you feel good about, use things that make sense for your body type, for your body chemistry, And you know, just make sure that you are taking care of you. So important. It's warm outside. You want to look good. You want to smell good. You want to feel good. So just keep all that in mind. If you have any questions or any suggestions on hygiene items or fragrances or you know, anything of the sort, comment below, like this video, and share it with a friend who could use it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.